Alright, so today I simply must review the Subway Small Cup. So this is the small cup of Subway. The reason I wanted to do a review is because it's very unique. You see, it's got a nice words, a sub can save the day. Someone might call it a hero. Okay, I don't know what that's alluding to. Maybe the substitute teachers someone had in middle school ended up saving their lives or changing their lives, perhaps. Then we have two punch keys up here. We have Diet and Reg. Then we have the Subway superhero logo, perhaps. Oh, what does that say? We got a little piece of information. It says R, or is that a P? What's the R? Registered trademark, copyright 2020 Subway IP LLC. So that's pretty much it. It's like a kind of a paper cup with like the paper roll cup. The bottom is, let's see if it's like a plasticky, kind of a plasticky. This is the kind of cup that'll melt eventually. I can definitely tell. But then the lid, that's the main part of this. The lid's very interesting. You know, it's that yellow plastic. It pops on like a standard lid. Oh, let's pop one of these actually. Let's see how good this pops. Let's do Reg because I didn't do Diet today. Okay. It's got an interesting pop to it, you know. It's already like pre-creased on the bubble. So, the reason I got this is because it's got a very interesting design. You see, it's kind of got the reservoir around the edge to catch any excess drink spillage. It's got, you know, your 5 supporting tabs almost. And then it's got this nipple in the middle. It's like this big, solid nipple. And I guess that's how you're supposed to drink out of this cup. So you suck on the nipple, and it comes out all right. You need a little bit of suckage strength to get it out of the nipple. And it's kind of hard because it's almost like the cup is not designed for this, you know. And the reason baby bottles have a nipple that's kind of protruded more is because the baby, it's easier to suck on it. Like this whole lid, this whole reservoir tip gets up in your nose, on your face. See how it's pressed up against my face just to get my lips on the nipple. I mean, it seals enough so that there's no spillage. But I get why they put the big reservoir tip to make sure that, like, what is spilled on the nipple remains on the cup, so then you can lap it up, you know. Another problem with the cup is that it's kind of inflexible. I get the idea of having a different kind of tip that's more experimental, but the fact that the cup doesn't compress a whole lot, then you have to stop your sippages every once in a while, your sucklings. So if you see that, my nose is smashed up against my face. The cup was compressing, and I was worried that the seal for the lid was going to bust or break, and then I would have drink all over the place. So I think it's an interesting design, but there's probably some changes that need to go down before the nipple lid really can become as popular as it needs to be, you know. Or maybe not need, but reaches its full potential, let's say. So ultimately, it's a very strange innovation, if you can call it that. But yeah, we'll just have to see if this ends up going anywhere. I don't know what Subway was thinking. I didn't even hear anything about this product, but I came across it as I went to go get it. And I was expecting just a normal drink with a cup, a lid, and a straw. But there was no straw whatsoever. And so that's what made me realize, like, oh, you know, this is supposed to be a nipple cup. So at the end of the day, I think it was a valiant effort to try to cut down on like straws or whatever, I guess. But it really misses the mark. This needs another few iterations at the design factory. Before I see it again, that's what I would like to see. I don't know if I would go get another drink at Subway until they've kind of fixed this, because while it is fun and novel, it's not practical. I'm going to give this cup, as it stands, with all these design flaws. It is fun. I will say it's fun drinking out of that, you know. You see me having fun as I'm drinking it. I can't really smile because my mouth is formed into a siphon, you know, to suckle the teat, but... It's certainly a workout. I'm worried I'm going to get buck teeth from this. Doesn't look like I have yet, but... I'm going to give it a 3 out of 12.